4 months ago, this guy was enjoying riding his Harley around beautiful Scotland. Today, his bike is in pieces after he was involved in an accident that was not his fault. So who decided to loan him this? A 2022 143 horsepower Honda CB1000R, courtesy of his bike insurer. The perfect replacement. Or is this a way for him to become a cautionary tale on YouTube? Let's find out together.
I'm Neil, a guy who just returned to bikes this year after taking a few years' break. Here is the loan bike, and this is how I've ended up with it. I've spent years riding cruisers and tourers. I've never owned a sports bike. I've never really wanted one. So being handed a 143 horsepower naked bike wasn't exactly part of the plan. A few weeks ago, I had a minor accident on my Harley Nightster. Nobody was hurt, but the bike wasn't quite so lucky. I expected a little 250cc commuter bike. Something sensible, something forgettable. Something that wouldn't make my insurance company instantly regret their decision. A Honda CB1000R. Really? 143 horsepower, an inline 4, and absolutely nothing like the bike I'm used to. The Harley is all about torque, noise, and taking your time. The Honda looks like it was designed by someone who thinks speed limits are merely a suggestion. And up until I received it, I'd never ridden anything like it. Cruisers and tourers are what I know. This is something completely different. The first thing that struck me was how small this thing feels. Compared to the Nightster, it looks like somebody accidentally left it in the wash. The Honda feels like somebody shrunk a superbike and removed the fairings. Looking at it standing still, I genuinely couldn't decide whether I was excited or slightly intimidated by it. Right. Deep breath. Let's show you what happens. Actually, it's surprisingly civilized. At lower speeds, it's smooth, it's comfortable, it's easy to ride, it's actually pretty friendly. I was starting to wonder what all the fuss was about, the more I rode it. Then, I gave it some throttle. This always happens much faster than I expect. This thing absolutely takes off. The Harley talks to you. The Honda shouts. Suddenly I realised this wasn't a bike I needed to survive. It was a bike I needed to learn. If there's anywhere that's going to teach you what a bike can do, it's roads like these. Stunning roads, ridiculously beautiful scenery. And enough corners to very quickly find out whether you're riding the bike or whether it's already in charge. Every corner teaches you something new about the bike, and usually something new about yourself too. That felt good. Actually, that felt really good. The awkward part is, I'm supposed to be counting down the days until my Harley's returned. I'm not entirely sure it's for me anymore. So, this is where things have become complicated. When this all started, my bike was written off. End of story. Or so I thought. But then after 13 weeks, the insurance company changed their minds. The Harley is being repaired. Right now, I'm just waiting for it to come back. And here's the twist. When it returns, I want to sell it. Because somewhere in all this drama, I've ended up riding one of the most entertaining bikes I've ever been on. I've always preferred bikes you can relax on. Then along comes this Honda CB1000R and completely messes with that idea. So over the next few episodes, we're going to find out why this Harley rider could actually live with a 143 horsepower naked bike. And why it's not sent me straight back to cruisers. Now I'm wondering if I ever want to go back.
If you enjoy motorcycle adventures, Scottish roads, honest reviews, and watching a slightly nervous rider figure things out as he goes, then subscribe. Next episode, he's taking the Honda onto some of Scotland's best roads to see whether it's actually making him a better rider, and why this CB1000R has a very unique story of its own. See you in the next one.